Hi everyone, I'm Melissa Dalrymple and I have your WOD video for Tuesday, September 29th. And today I want to talk to you a little bit about marketing yourself in the community. And what I mean by that is just a great way that I have found to really get yourself out of your comfort zone, get yourself out in the community so you can talk to more people, which has been a great way for me to meet new people. You know, when you stay home with kiddos and you go to school and you see the same people every day, sometimes it's tough to meet new people. So this is a great opportunity to do that. And what I mean by doing that is health fairs, craft shows, different fitness events in your community. I have done a wide variety of all of those, and it's always been a great way to share my story and to talk to new people. So now seems to be like a really peak time of fitness events, tons of craft shows going on, tons of health fairs at different colleges and large companies and different places of employment. So definitely capitalize on that. Reach out and see if anybody is already participating with AdvoCare in those events. I recommend contacting human resource departments at most universities and places of employment, and they'll definitely let you know if that's something you can participate in. Usually they love people that can help their employees, help their students with health and wellness. So just share with them that you're an independent AdvoCare distributor and that you help people with health and nutrition. So obviously, if you get the green light, you're going to want to reserve your spot, and then you're going to want to be all ready. You want to practice your story so you have that narrowed down to a T, and you can share that with strength. You want to take all the materials that you would need with you: a great tablecloth, some banners, impact magazines, brochures about the challenge, performance brochures. If I'm doing a health fair, I like to take health-related information, maybe the effects of soda on your body, the effects of obesity, things like that for people to look through. Some great before and after pictures of people that have had great stories on products. I think you've probably seen that Spark comparison sheet that compares Spark to other caffeinated beverages. I think that's a great infographic for people to look at. Then I usually set up a challenge on one side of the table and some performance products on the other side of the table, because you really never know who you're going to be speaking to and what their interest level is going to be. Take plenty of pens with you. I like to take business cards, not that I use that many, but some people will ask for them. I'm always getting people's contact information and I write that down to follow up with them. That's the most important thing to do. You're obviously going to want to take lots of Spark. And usually you can get an idea of how many people are going to be coming through that particular event. I like to get small, maybe 8-ounce sizes of individual water bottles. Then you're obviously going to need to take a funnel as well. You're going to want to wear your Advo gear, a great Advo shirt, make yourself look presentable that day. Don't roll out of bed and show up late. People will perceive you how your appearance is. So make sure you look, professional. The biggest, most important thing you can take with you is your smile. Make yourself approachable so people want to come talk to you. They want to find out info. If you're looking down at your phone or in your shell because you're too embarrassed to talk to people, then they're not going to approach you. So that is so very important. A great thing that I like to say is, as people are walking by the table or kind of slowly approaching me, hey, have you heard of Spark? And, a lot of times they're going to say no. And so I briefly just share with them, Spark is a great alternative to energy or soda. It's energy drinks or soda. It's going to give you 3 to 5 hours of energy and mental focus. Tastes awesome. It's going to make you feel great. You got to try a sample. And so usually what I do is I have my little individual 8 ounces of water. I take the cap off in front of them, hand them the cap. I ask them, between the different flavors that I have, which sounds the best to them. And then while I'm mixing their Spark, I'm giving them a questionnaire that I already have filled out. The questionnaire asks their contact information, if they're interested in, weight loss, sports performance, having better energy, if they would like to earn some extra income. And, that is how you're going to follow up with people. Never hand out free samples of Spark without getting someone's contact information. Also, guys, it's a corporate really just sent this info out to us. Make sure you're not pre-mixing any Spark samples to hand out. You always need to mix a sample in front of that individual while you're talking to them. So, while I'm mixing their spark and while they're filling out their survey, it's a great time to kind of small talk, share your story with them, ask them if what they know of AdvoCare, if they've ever heard of it before. And, that conversation can branch off into the challenge, performance products, whatever it might lead to you. Just, ask great questions and get people really to open up to you. As they're filling out the questionnaire, obviously that's going to how you're going to have your follow-up information. But while I'm talking to them, if it's something that, I think is important, whether they're interested in weight management or, whether they play a sport, I'm jotting notes down when they give me that questionnaire back. So I know that when I follow up, I have something, a point of reference for that. Then the most important thing you're going to do after the event's over is you're going to follow up as soon as possible. If the event is, half of a day, I'll even follow up later that day. Give them a call if you can, if they provide their phone number. Always, otherwise, send an email. Follow up as fast as possible while they can still remember how great that spark made them feel and while it's still fresh on their memory. And then, when you're following up, just give some additional information. Always ask for referrals as well. Ask them who they know. Because, guys, that's the number one thing you can do in AdvoCare is who can we talk to next. So, I encourage yourself to get out there and find ways to meet new people because you never know, where that next rock star, where you're going to meet them, whether it's a craft show or a health fair. So you can